Welcome back, guys, and thank you for joining me in another episode here in Satisfactory. This will be episode 14 of our desert building here. Today we're gonna take care of the power and send up phase 4. Basically, I already have all the nuclear pasta that I need on me. I just realized each time I log in, those are not working. Ah, shoot. Okay, I'm gonna have to deal with that. Give me a second. Here we are back again. Everything is running just like normal now. The tractors are moving and grooving. So I did some stuff. I put in there a bunch of berries. We have some storage now of power. Let's actually go and see how much we have. In here. Well, it's at 87%. We should have 10,000 megawatts filled up. When it's gonna get filled up, that will allow me to play just a tiny bit with the power. This is our power setup in here. So we're gonna have some refineries. I think that node that I chosen, it's a pure node, so we're gonna have 8 of this, making 320 heavy oil. They're gonna come in blenders. I don't know, 16 apparently of them or something like that. Making a bunch more fuel, doubling it with the diluted fuel recipe, and then they're gonna come into more blenders making rocket fuel with the help of sulfur, cold nitrogen gas. Somebody did the calculations. I don't know what is gonna be. I think it's gonna be menace. I'm afraid of that. It ain't gonna be fun. It ain't gonna be fun. Scan the recipes. Life is just beautiful. I summers loop the motors production, so we're making double. The encased beam production has been summers loop like 2-3 episodes ago, and I don't know, something else. We make more, but I don't remember what else because we didn't have enough, you know. Because check this one, I fill up. Let's leave into one of these boxes. This one. This is for duplicating the slugs into power shards because we need 300, something like that, because we're gonna need 90 something jennies. So let's grab the nuclear pasta first. I think I need only 50. Plug it in here and send up the phase 4. Complete this one first, you know. Let me grab my stuff back first, because if not, I'll forget this gas in here. Although this one, it's to the maximum limit. I put in there 20 something Mercer spheres.
Welcome to the Pioneers Got Power Problems
We don't have
presentation.
the upload speed
That
yet.
was a joke. Anyway, you're familiar with the process. Just throw the lever and the automated systems will take over. Imagine all the time and effort that would be wasted if you had to do all that work as well. Some work is just better suited for machines. Phase 5 contains technology the human brain cannot comprehend, so just trust in me and fix-it policy and everything will go as planned. Answering all your questions will take time we simply do not have. Everything is going to be just fine, so long as you do your job. We've come this far together after all, haven't we? Anyway, you know what to do. Just don't forget to keep producing previous project parts, and plan ahead when setting up new production lines, and make sure not to leave it all until the last moment.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave it for the last moment. Let's pull that lever and watch the skies, basically. Come on now, you can do this, I believe in you. Here we go. We're building the engines and the propulsion system and the rest of the stuff. Ship is built, cargo containers built. That's about it, I believe. Yeah, that's about it. Good stuff. We did it again.
Phase 4 of project assembly completed. If style was measured in my performance reports, yours would be something special.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, saving the day is within our grasp. Do not lose focus now. You must understand the weight on your shoulders, but you are not alone. I am here, and I know exactly what's at stake. This goes beyond Earth. Your actions will affect the universe at large. You might think I am exaggerating. Perhaps you will understand once you finish project assembly. Phase 5 awaits. I expect your best work.
So nuclear pasta is slowly coming. We're making something like 1 per minute. We're gonna have it. Biochemical sculptor, AI servers, and ballistic missiles. But we're gonna have to build those. Nevertheless, we have gathered here today for something else. Today, we're making the powers because all of that crap is gonna require a bunch of power and a bunch of machinery, and we don't have that. So, map, noisy. Get in here, map. We're gonna go on the other side of it. It's exactly on the other side. I pick in here a pure all now. We're gonna work with that one. We have a platform in here, tiny for the time being. We're gonna have to expand it. That we took it. Pure coal now. These guys have miners on them, but nothing is set. Same stuff for that one. And I think I built some. Yeah, I built a platform until this guy. Nothing placed on it, so we're gonna have to do all of that. Give me a million years. I'm gonna try to make it in there in one piece, and I'll see you guys in there. Well, here we are. This is the location. What do you think? It only took 11 million miles. Okay, 240. So that means we're gonna need here at refinery, making by that 320 heavy oil, and the rest of the polymer is gonna get synced. 8 blenders I said in here. Yeah, 8 blenders. So we're gonna need 640 water. 6 water extractor, 640 fuel. 640 water, 640 fuel. And yeah, it's that reason. So we're gonna need 8 blenders and some stuff to get 960 rocket fuel. And the rest of the compacted coal is gonna go into the sink. This is the stuff we're gonna need. Nitrogen, sulfur, they down that highway. And coal. Derish. I think. Derish. Is gonna come, Derish. We're gonna see exactly where we will end up with the machinery. So, of course, this guy is in here. I think I'll need a place to leave some of the stuff that I have on me because it's way too much. And most of it, I think it's for those fuel jennies. I think. I'm not certain, you know. And start deleting stuff. Oh, wait. What about the recipe? Well, we don't care about that one. Let's put that blender in there. Delete it. Let's put the other blender in there. Just make sure I'm not messing up the recipes in here because it's very likely. Okay. And that one is kind of simple, actually. I kind of want to move those as well. Why did I put them in there? 92 generators. What do you think about 92 generators? Amazing, isn't it? Okay. Put that one in there. Put that one in there just to know how much stuff to bring in. Like that. Like that. Like that. And that one. Like that. Now we know what we're building here. Amazing. Let me delete all of this stuff. Okay, so we said 8 refineries. Let's bring the power from here so that I can fly. And we're gonna see after what when we're gonna beautify it, how it's gonna look. So that it's in there. Basically, that means I'm gonna have to have the power pole in here. Well, just gonna have to stay here. I want these things to get filled up as I'm building. You know, crazy, I know. So we'll see exactly how that one is gonna go. Oh, something else. I didn't have enough motors, space to take the motors on me. So let's do that. They'll get filled up in there. Also, I think, no, in case beams, we were missing some. Let's grab those 500 as well. And rubber, baby. Okay, good stuff. I'm gonna keep those on me with what we have into that box, which God knows where I placed in there. It should be fine. We need to put in here 8 refineries somehow. Did I made the blueprint for them? I did. Not necessarily for these guys, but I think this is what we need. Yeah, this is what we need. So I don't know, let's somewhat align it with this guy maybe. That means like get here, there-ish. Right? Where's the exit? In there. In there because it's middle of the foundation. So I'm gonna need another line. Well, let's put him on the middle of this guy. And we're gonna snake that one. What do you think about my plan? I think it's a good plan. I like that. Okay, delete you. Place you again, please. Not water extractor, oil extractor, please. There's the exit pointing that way. Get filled up. Yeah, is the one with issues. This is my blueprint, alright. This is the one. Okay, so we said 8. This one. 3. 6 in here. I gotta turn them around. I put them the other way around. Sorry. So blueprints. I think I finally found the good blueprint in here. It's 1 entry point for the oil and 2 exits. Liquid and solid. Looking pretty good. I want to push it a little more in there. So here we go. We got 3. Pretty we're gonna have enough space to put them in here, which is just amazing. 6. And those 2. Like that. Oh my god, it fits. Amazing. Really good. Really good. Still with the crooked pipes, of course, but hey, it's better than nothing. Okay, let me put all of this where it belongs. And I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, so this one is gonna be our input for oil in here. 240 oil coming in. We're gonna have outputs for heavy oil residue and for the stuff majiggy, which is gonna get synced. Okay, let's put in the recipe. Is this recipe, I believe. Okay, the recipe is set in stone. Let's give power to these guys. This should start working now. Sink. We could put it in the back in there. We could put it in front in here. There's not much we're gonna have in the front, so we could very well put it in here. Good stuff. We have the polymer resin here. How much it is? 160. So we're gonna need a Mark 3. Going that way. That's a Mark 3 belt is just amazing. Why doesn't it go my way? Oh, I sick that one too much. Okay, good stuff. I can live with that. Here we are. We're sinking the resin. The heavy oil, it's in the pipe. Amazing. Good. So we're gonna need now one of these guys. I don't remember. That one, no, because it's the pinky stuff is the turbo fuel. This is the recipe. Heavy oil and water. How many? 8? I said? You're sinking kind of slow. What is going on? Oh, you're still getting filled up. Okay, let's make that one Mark 4 in that case. You're gonna go a little faster. Perfect. 8, I think it was. That one is done. 8 blenders and 6 water extractors. Well, how should we do this? We have space to put the water extractors in here, I think. Let's see. Yeah, we do. So we can start right up. See. From that gap forward. Let's put that power in there just to know where it is. And start placing machinery. 8 of them. Blenders. I think I would have liked to feed from 2 sides. So let's try and do this. If I put these guys in here, I'm gonna have to split that heavy oil on one line in here, on one line in here. I don't want to go too much that way. Basic. And the center of these guys, if we can have such a thing, will be the fuel. Diluted fuel. But of course, not enough space in here. So we're gonna need to make this one a little bigger, the platform. Okay. Good stuff. Let's go with the blends. I want middle unoccupied. Let's put it like that. It's not placed right, is it? No, there's the entry point. I need the exit on that side, mister. Like that, please. There's gonna be enough space for those pipes. Let's align it in there. Turn this one like that. I would like to align that pipe with that pipe, but that's gonna look like shit, so we're not gonna do that. Let's just put on like this. Okay, 2. Basically, I need 4 on each side. I think that's fine in there. And it is good. Let's invent some presses in here. Presses, I said. Straight in the middle. It's gotta be in front of the pipe. Shh. Out. Okay, let's take care of the power aspect. I could connect them in the front or in the back. Let's go with them in the front. Okay, we got the power in. We need to pull in that line and merge on the outside. Split in 2, and then 1 in there, 1 in here. So let's take care first of that in, shall we? Okay, so we're feeding like that from there in here, and then it goes both ways on the sides. Didn't put the recipe, and I want that pipe to get filled up first. That means more resin is gonna get synced, and we're gonna push all the heavy oil out. Now we're gonna need 6 water extractors, I think. Yep, for 640. So we're gonna have 3 on this side, 3 on that side. Let's make the pipe first, the input, like, you know. Let's do that first. So logistics, raised pipe, stackable. From here in there. Okay, good stuff. So we're gonna make it in here and in here, right above that guy. It's too big. Okay, good. Let's put another pole in here. Support from there in there. Let's put the process in. Great. If possible. They will not snap, by the way. Okay, I want to delete the supports now. I want to leave only full segments in here. So that's exactly what I'm doing. No, not that one. No, that tiny one. Yes, please. Okay, let's connect that. So we need 3 water extractors on this side. Let's see, production water extractor. Let's place one in front of this input in here. It's not the right input, is it now? Yes, it is. It's the second one. We don't have too much space, so we're gonna put one in there and one in here. Stuff like that. That one could go into the middle, actually. There. Shh. Okay. Let's give it the pipe. That one right there. Like that. Bring the power for these guys. Okay, good stuff. How are we doing with the powers? No, 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 no. Give me the power. Oh, we're getting there. So they will have. I think that line it's filled up. It's diluted fuel that we're making here. Let's fill these boys up. Actually, I can start these guys just to fill up with the heavy oil as well. And let me duplicate that water line on the other side. On this side, basically. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, I connected the water pipe. We have the water going in. Now let's make sure we have enough water. So it should be, we should modify all of these guys because each one of them should take in there only 40. So in output only 8. By the way, you can put only 7, I think, something like that. I don't know, but I want to keep it like this, simple. So let's put first that recipe just to make sure we got the normal rates in here, the good rates, should I say. That pipe should be getting, yeah, it's filled up with fuel. Perfect. I didn't paste you. Apparently I didn't save the recipe. Amazing. Too late for BNG. Okay, copy. Go down, paste. Well, now it's working. Amazing, I know. Okay, so 320 is good. We have 480. No. 640. Yeah, so we need 320 water on each and every single one of these. 80 multiplied for 320. Well, if I make 320 divided by 3, it's 106. Basically 100, 100, 100, and then 20 divided by whatever. 106.67? Yeah. Each one of these guys is gonna make 106.67. Yep, exactly. This guy's the same, of course. They're gonna stop once they're gonna get filled up with water. Don't worry about it. We get a bunch of fuel in there. Okay, now that fuel is gonna go into the next blenders. These guys. Let's delete that boy. Delete that boy. Those 8 blenders, but they're gonna have coal, the sulfur, and the gas in 8 of them. Again, you know, because why not? So this is gonna be quite complex in here. I wanna keep that as a feed line. We're gonna need to bring in there somehow the nitrogen, which is gonna come from there. Good luck with that, BG. That's the coal is gonna serve good and that's the sulfur. So most likely that sulfur is gonna come from there through here in the back somehow and come in here. Let's see about these blenders. I don't think that one tile is gonna be enough. We're gonna try right now. Let me leave myself some space because I gotta insert those belts. I want the entry points aligned. There is no other way to do this. By the way, if we're gonna have the mirror, oh, it ain't gonna be enough. Okay, let's push them. Gonna push them. How much? Let's say in there. Something like that. Is it aligned? Well, now it is. And in there. It's like half foundation, right? Almost. In there. Let's see. Pipeage ain't gonna be an issue. What I'm worried is these splitters coming into these boxes. So gonna have all the splitters up top. Are we gonna be able to fit these guys? No. That means I can pull them closer. Okay, let's dump that lift in there. That lift in there. I'm not mad about this. I'm actually happy. Because I will not have to occupy all that space. So, like that. Same thing with that one. H on you. I need to turn it first. H. In there. Is it correct? I think it is correct. Yep, that's looking good to me. Let's see if those are snapping in a beautiful way. One. No. Two. No, that one is not snapped. That one is not well placed. Okay. It should be in here. And a little more in the back. There. Shh. Let's hear it. Yeah. That's the way. Of course, I'm gonna just connect it from there. In there or from the other side in there, it doesn't really matter. That's one. The second one, I believe is gonna be the third because I have enough place to bring two lines in there for the nitrogen gas and for the other stuff. So it's gonna have to be like this. Sulfur coal, I think. And then for the other lines, we're gonna have that fuel. And up top, let's see if we have the space. Up top, we're gonna have the nitrogen gas. So that's gonna be my fuel. Let's go with the fuel line already. And continue with it, Ganoser in there. Grab a stackable Majigi. Plug it in there. Come on. You can do this, I believe in you. Okay. Put one in here. Connect the dots. Second entry, of course. Why won't you just snap? It doesn't want to snap. It is what it is. By not snapping, it makes my work a little more difficult here because it ain't gonna be exact center. Good. So the top line, let's put it like that. Actually, gonna bring it from there. That's it. Amazing. I want to have the least segments possible. I don't remember how much it is. I'm gonna modify it later. Let's just make sure it's straight. Perfect. There's gonna be the gas. That's the fuel. We're gonna have to sort out both inputs. Both inputs are coming from that side. All from there. The sulfur from there. Okay. Let's bring the belts in. belts, please. Logistics, maybe? Perhaps? We don't have a bunch of space in here. Let's go with 4 high. Okay, we're gonna put a tile in the back in there. Behind this guy. Is it the line? It should be. Okay. The same stuff for that guy. Gonna bring it in here. Only one, please. This is gonna be our guess. Let's bring the belts up. I'm gonna put Mark 5 because I don't know what belts I'm gonna have. Didn't look at it that way, you know. That one is not aligned? Or what the heck is going on in there? It's not aligned. No, it should have been closer. Okay. Okay, we got belt sorted. Fuel, it's happening. Why are you still working? They should be filled up. Whatever. These guys, yeah, well, it's not the right recipe. It's gonna have to be in here, this one. So as soon as we're gonna put the power inside of them, they're gonna get their fuel inside, which is just amazing. Let's put the right recipe. 8, I think I said. We'll need power, otherwise I will not float. Okay, good. I feel like I don't have enough place for the power bolts, but I think we can manage it. Okay, I think I put all the belts and all the lines in here. Those are kind of crooked like that because I didn't want to put them in the process. If these things are aligned, well, those are not aligned with the next machine, which kind of makes sense, but it is what it is. The fuel is getting in. We're doing good. Not doing great with the power, but it's fine the way it is. Yeah, you're gonna slow down because you're gonna get filled up. No other way. Time to bring all of those. Sulfur, coal, nitrogen. Let's go with the coal because it's coming right about there. I think I have power on the coal, but I'm not certain. I'm gonna need the jetpack for this. No, I think I have power in each and every single spot. And I think that one is at 2 meters. Okay, it's gonna come straight in here. And then we're gonna bring the dumbbell in here, place in here. Come on, don't embarrass me. The dumbbell will have to go there-ish. So from there, somewhere in there. Well, actually, I could bring it on this one, just behind the water extractors. Okay. First time it's a charm. Nitric acid. We'll have to bring it from there as well. That one, it doesn't matter if it goes up or down, honestly. Strength please. So we're just gonna bring it like that. Actually, I don't think it's the acid. Or is it? No, it's just nitrogen gas. So we're lucky with that one. Good stuff. Let me... my god. It's gonna be something else. I gotta go all the way up there and bring up the coal. So let's go. Does anybody remember how much coal I have to bring? Because I don't. Let's go and check it out. These guys are no longer needed in here. That one is. We need 320 coal. Right. Let me write it in here. 320 coal. How much sulfur? 640, so it's double. Oh my god. 320 coal. 640 sulfur. Goes it like that. And 480 nitrogen gas. Okay, this is our goal. I think we can delete this device. Yeah. let's go. Okay, we made it to the call. Let's, I don't know, put it like that. Yes. Give power to this boy. We said 320. 320, please. Perfect. Keep everything marked 5 because that's what we were doing until now. Connect the dots, please. Is it connected? I think it is. Let's go up with it. Make sure I had the power for this huge pillar of mine, and the other side I didn't have it, so it was a pain. But finally made it. Okay, this. Are you building? Yeah, you are building. But it's crappy like that. I think I misclicked. Good. Okay, let's do that one again. Want it like that. Let's go low. That should be fine. I see that one working. We can delete that floor now. Amazing. Okay. We will have the coal in. Time to deal with the sulfur and with the gas. Now, methinks I don't have power to go in there, but I think the sulfur, it's there-ish, that guy, and the gas, it's in there. Yep, I think so. It must be. Okay, good stuff. Going down. So this is where I am right now. Sulfur is coming from there. The gas is coming from that side. On these lines, here I drop on the beach, and I'm gonna go with them in a somewhat organized fashion through there. In there. And all the way in there, we should already have the coal on that line. You cannot see it first, but it's fine. Oh, I guess I'll see you guys in there. Well, apparently the sulfur and the coal is flowing. I see the gas in that pipe in there. Let's see what this one is gonna give us. Yeah, these guys are getting filled up. We're gonna have our rocket fueling. 8. I think 80 was good in there. Yep. So we got 8 of these guys. 960 rocket fuel. That's a little too much. I didn't count it for the compacticle. We're gonna have to get rid of that. Missing the gas. Well, the gas is gonna come. I'm not worried about it. These guys will have to get filled up. In the meantime, we're gonna have to do that thing, you know? So we're gonna have to get rid of the coal somehow. And we're gonna have to send the fuel forward. It's obvious we need another line in here. At least in here. Let's do the same on this other side. Okay. I think that's a little higher, basically. Amazing. Pipage. Press it. How much fuel was it? 960. We're gonna have issues. We're gonna use Mark II, but Mark II 600. So we're gonna have to go with 2 lines. It is what it is. We're planning to split those lines anyway. More like in here. Shh. So in there, in there. Okay, let's connect the dots. First for the pipage. And now we're gonna put the mergers in. How should I do this? Let's put a sink in here. And sink them in. I think I have the space. I don't know how I'm gonna bring the coal, but totally different story, you know. What's some sink? Here we are. It's like it belongs in there, you know. It's a pity not to use that space. It's a pity not to find the power pole, basically. Let's invent one in there-ish, especially for her. Amazing. So everything is gonna be merging here, those as well. Let's, oh yeah, it's a good day, I know. Let's put those in there for now. Let's send this one above that. And let's take this merger and place it like this. I don't think it's gonna work proper, so let's put that merger like that. Is it gonna reach? No. We're gonna need to support this build somehow. Okay, good stuff. Here we go. Align with that, please. Let's hope that that one is aligned. It might just be. I'm not certain. Let's try and make it straight. Yeah, it is straight. A little higher in there, I think. Right? Mark 2, please. In there? Maybe. No, it ain't. Something is wrong. Oh, it's between the lines. Okay, got it. So we're gonna have to put this on a little higher. Something like here. Shh. Okay, good stuff. I'm not enjoying that one too much, honestly. But not enough space to bring it through there. So let's pretend it's fine. Okay, good stuff. We're sinking the compactible. We're filled up with that stuff. We're gonna need buffers, and I guess it's about time, you know, to do that ugly stuff. Yeah, 96 of these guys will have to be born today here. So let's put this one here, I think. No, it was a little more on the other side. Give me my pipeage process thing. In there. One in there because I want them to communicate with each other. Okay, let's put the pipeage on this side. Mark 1 for the exits, it's more than enough. Nevertheless, the rest of it is gotta be Mark 2. Which reminds me that I didn't do it Mark 2 on this other side. Perfect. What about the input? 640. Yeah, are you serious? 80 fuel each? Yeah, it ain't gonna be enough. Is it now? A Mark 1? No, it ain't. Not even a Mark 2. So we're gonna have to pump from different multiples places, basically. I didn't took that one into calculation. You'll have to excuse me. It's 640. So even if I make that one a Mark 2, it's still not gonna be enough. Let's make it right now a Mark 2. Okay, it's Mark 2 till the end. Let's pull it in here because we're gonna have to pump from this side as well. How we will achieve that? Well, we're just gonna have to bring another pipe up top. And that's it. No? I think so. 4 of them pump this way, 4 of them pump the other way. And that's it. Because I cannot find in my head at this hour in the day another way of doing this, you know? So let's put that way. How high? Operating that high. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think we're gonna need another one middle way through because that pipe is gonna be pretty long. Huh? 4. Let's put, sorry, that's intro. Another one in there. Another one like in here. 1, 2 is gonna break in here. Okay, good stuff. How should I do this? Let's put it in here. Come on, do this for BAG, please. Okay, let me put you in there. Only 4 times. Okay, let's try and connect the dots first. See if it's enough. Apparently it is. Amazing. So we're gonna have 4 of them. Pumping from one side and 4 of them pumping from the other side. I don't like the way that one is setting into my belt in there. So just gonna do that. Okay, good stuff. They're still connected. Don't worry about it. I don't mind that one. I don't mind this one. This one here is gonna have to be disconnected. And that pipe is gonna have to connect to that pipe. Okay. Like that in that case. So we have this 4 pushing fuel that way. It's 320. And those 4 pushing the fuel that way. 320. Apparently they're able to put it up there, you know, but we'll not count on that. So let's put the Mark 2 maybe? Mark 1, more than enough. The right way, BG. We can actually put it in there. Yeah, it's gonna be better in there. Good stuff. Invent another power pole in here, please. Especially for you, my baby. Now we're not gonna have any problem emptying that line. And fuel is gonna come both from underneath and from that side. And it's gonna be just amazing. Exit. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna have 480 on that line and 480 on that line. We are good. Now, here we go with the stupid stuff. Starting from here, we're gonna need 92 jennies, I believe. We're gonna put down a generator. And look at it, because normally you need something like 300, I don't know. But even more. We're making way too much, okay, but we can do it, so why not? I mean, look at it, it's beautiful. So if you look in here, rocket fuel 4.167. Okay, good. How much you will make? 960 divided by 4.167, we need 230 generators. Exactly. That's why we need those 300 power shots, you know, because we're gonna put down 92 generators. Each one of them souped up to the maximum. I think we're gonna have to put 93 down. Oh, we're gonna put 92 or 93 actually, and we're gonna see what is gonna happen. But we need 92 of those. Of course, if I go with one line in there, it's gonna be madness. We have 2 of those, okay? So that will be, what, 46? 46? No, that ain't gonna happen. So we're gonna say here 92 divided by, let's say, 4 lines. 23. Still too much. 6 lines. 6 in a line. That's 3 batches for you. 15. And let's make it by 8. Oh, that's more like it. You know, I like that one more. I like that one a lot more. 11.5, that's 12. But yeah, well, it's not exactly amazing because it's 1188. And we're gonna have 4 in the end. That works kind of fine in my head. So 11 rows with 8 in each. Okay, 8 of these guys. 1 in here, 1 in there. That's 1 line. 2 lines. I don't know if I'm gonna have space in there. Let's see. If I put that one in there, it's not gonna be enough space between deck press and deck press. It's gonna be nasty. So first things first, deck press is not well placed in there. It's crooked like that. So let's put it where it belongs. I think in there. That's straight now. Perfect. It's not in the middle of the foundation, which I don't like. So I think we're gonna scooch it in the middle of the foundation ourselves. Let's put it in there. And it's gonna be a little crooked in here. Make it straight. It doesn't want to straight. Okay, come straight in there and then come in here. What about you? Same history, isn't it? Yeah, okay, good. Let me delete you. And we're gonna put you in the middle of the foundation here. In here. Like that. Okay. Do I have space to put in here? We said 8. One like that. Let's leave ourselves some room. One foundation between them. It should be fine. The other way around. Two. Oh, I think that's gonna work just fine. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, it's gonna have to be like that, boy. Okay. Would you please align yourself? Thank you. That's number 3. Where did we start it? That line? Okay, let's go that way with them. That's 4. And now we need another 4. Another 4. I'm gonna run out of juice in here. I'm gonna fall in my head. It's 2 on this side. Again, leaving 1 tile between them. And 2 on this other tile. One in there and 1 in there. If I may, please. Derish. Okay, good stuff. And these boys in here, they'll those boys in there, they will have to become presses. So let's invent the presses. Why do they exist? Press in there. Press in here. Okay, good stuff. We're gonna fit that in there. That in there. Give me the grass in here, please. Mark the pipeage. No, from the other exit, please. In there. Same stuff happening in here. In the middle. Is it in? Power, please. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's put it in there. And then we're gonna connect these boys. These guys are gonna be connected in here. So in there, and that boy is gonna be connected at the end in here. So there-ish, and we can get rid of those stuff. Amazing. Let's bring the pipeage in here. Straight, please. Oh my god, it doesn't reach. Okay, let's bring it in here. Perfect. Those can be marked once. Like that. We can already fill the jennies. We have not to start them. So, this line will fit into this batch. This batch like this for in there. And that line, that batch in there. Let's do the same thing this side. Bring that power pole, well, straight in here. Because this is where the connection is gonna be. It's not exactly centered, but I can live with that. And in here. Again, we can get rid of those. Give me the press, please. Give me the pipe, please. Why yellow? Oh, it was from the other side. Okay, good stuff. Mark 1. No, mark 1, please. Okay, good stuff. Let's connect these guys too. Now we just continue, basically. That's what we're gonna do here. So let me actually invent that power pole in here. Not like that, BG. in there. And I will go forward with him just to float. And as I'm putting these guys, I will delete the power. But for now, I need 11 rows of this. So each one of them is taking like 3 tiles. That's 43 tiles in there. Wish me luck. Already I'm missing the rubber. I guess it was to be expected. Didn't put that many down. Okay, let me go empty that box that I put in there with the rubber and the stuff. I'll have to modify this one. I don't like it one bit. I think I'm gonna put another sink in that side and that's it. Okay, do you have a bunch of rubber for BG? Sort of, kinda. Grab those mods, please. Delete that. Grab that. Grab that, I said. I can upload those remains. And I'll have space for that. Perfect. You two, go away. I mean, I pooped the box. Delete those, please. Thank you. It hurts my soul, the fact that I have to delete stuff, but it is what it is. So this madness in here will go away right about now. I hate it. Okay, so let's delete everything that we just placed in here. No point in suffering with this. Filter on you, thank you. Let's invent in here. That one will have to be modified, of course. Put it like that. Replace that leaf. Mark to build in there. Put a couple of these guys in here. Invent a sink in here. Just like that. Sort of, kinda. Mark 2 belt going in there. Power to you. Done deal. It's a lot more beautiful than that ugly belt in there, you know? Looks kind of more organized. Kinda. Okay. I'm not expecting to have all the materials, but we'll see how this thing is gonna go. Maybe I'll have to take a million breaks. Who knows? Okay, so we have 88. I need 4 more. Well, the main line, it's like this one. So I think I want to put them in here. Like that. Like that. Yeah, they're gonna be in the middle. It's the best thing ever. Like that. I like that. That's 92. And it was 92 point something. I need more floor space in here. I don't have the concrete, by the way. Okay, before figuring out where to put the next one, most likely somewhere like that or inside there and make it consume less, something like that. I don't know. I'll think about it. I have to put in here the crosses for all of these guys. So that's exactly what I'm planning to do right now. Let's do that really fast. Really fast. Let's try and do that. Okay. Rise and repeat. So that's a main. Is gonna come in here. Let's see. Oh, we could bring it in there, BIG. Amazing. This is a main. We're gonna bring it in here. In here we're gonna have the storage basically, but I wanna have storage in here as well. So we're gonna put a crest right in here. Gonna bring that right in there. Gonna invent in here the biggies, you know, because we love them. Is it good? Let's pretend it's good. Perfect. And I'm gonna do that for each and every single row. Now, let me put this pipe in here. Okay, finally finished with the Mark II pipes. Each and every single line has a storage majiki in front of it. It's gonna take a million years to get them filled up, but it's gonna happen at some point. I'm not worried about it. Now it's time to fill up the machines. The pipe, most likely it's filled up because we're making 920 per minute. So, that's a bunch. Each one of these machines takes 50 inside of it. In here. It's already getting filled up. Guess what? So yeah, I see that in there it says 4.17. Not 4.16, whatever it was said in there. So not sure. Not sure how to do that. I'll have to think about it. Okay. Let me finish connecting all of these boys. Get you guys back. Okay. I just realized I forgot to put in here the shards. So here we go. This is what we're gonna do. Each one of them is gonna consume 1042 per minute. How much did we have? I forgot already. Sorry. 960. 960 divided by 42 point. How much you were in here? 42. No, 1042. 92.14. But in here it says something else, isn't it? 167. That one is 166 in there. Who should you believe? Because it's a bunch of them and it matters, you know? 167. I will believe that. 167. So 166. Basically, 6 repeating itself. Yeah. Okay, let's make like this. 92 multiply with that minus 960. That leaves me with an excess of 1.46 liters. I'm not gonna put one of these boys for 1 liter. No. Those and what's gonna be in the pipes is gonna be more than enough. Nevertheless, now I gotta go copy paste this one. So do we have the shards? We do. Perfect. Let me do that one really fast. Okay, I think I pasted it everywhere. Not sure of that, nevertheless. We'll have to verify it afterwards. Now, do I have another connection in? No, let's invent another connection in here. Gonna have to put the power. Guess what? For all of them. So, gonna connect them in the middle in there. Give me another million years. So apparently all of our magicas are filled up almost in here. It's gonna take a minute, but I don't understand why that one is full red. You don't have that line, you know? So I don't like it. Gives you the impression that everything is full up, but it's not. Nevertheless, we have 800 cubic meters in each and every single one of these. Not long to go, you know? That means that all the machine is filled up, or most of it, let's say. And these guys are gonna get filled up at some point, which is just amazing because that gives me the opportunity to take a break in here. I put all the power poles. We are ready to connect these guys, okay? So, yeah. I'm not sure if I should connect these guys in the back as well. There's gonna be a lot of splashing in that line. Let's do that. It doesn't hurt, okay? It doesn't hurt. Let's put it in the middle. I think I made a mistake somewhere because these guys don't have the coal, and they should have had the coal mine. Maybe I forgot to set up that miner correctly because we're barely receiving the coal, or maybe, just maybe somewhere one of those lifted. It's a Mark 1. So here we go again. Welcome to the channel. My name is BAG. Always do stupid mistakes like that, okay? Okay. I'm gonna follow the breadcrumbs until I'm gonna find the bottleneck, and I'll show you what I did wrong. I think I kinda see it from now. All that elevator is Mark 1. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Let's see if that fixes our problem. That's the way I got up because I don't have power here. That one it's a Mark 1 as well. Well, now it's going faster, but let's see if that one in the top it's a Mark 5 or not. For now it looks fine. I still think I want to get up top. Just to bring the power down on this. Just to bring the power on this pole as well. That will give the time to those blenders and those reservoirs. How the heck are they called? Box at the end to get filled up. Apparently it's working as a Mark 5. It's amazing. Still want to put power on this guy. These guys, they shouldn't exist in here. So give me a second. Looks like the rest of the build it's fine. Let's just bring the power with us in there, because I want to be able to fly all of that. Good stuff. We're back to full force in here. What's wrong with you now? What is it that you do not like? Oh, okay. Too much fuel in the pipe, you see. Well, I was thinking to put a buffer somewhere, but now that we have that loop, oh my god. It's getting filled up because stuff. What you guess? This guys didn't have that. And apparently this one is not pushing up the compacticle for some reason. Okay, let's place that one again. Maybe it's gonna happen. Like this eternity. Yeah, it's happening. Okay, let's make it Mark 2 all around. It will help them. Not exactly, not needed because it's Mark 1. So, if I put everything right, it should have worked. Okay, good stuff. You can grab those two, income. Gracias. What about you? Nitrogen gas. Now that's another issue here. Didn't expect that. How much nitrogen? I didn't check how much nitrogen gas we're making in there. That's a little issue, yes. Okay. I feel like I want to disconnect that power pole because it's gonna be in the middle of things in there. So it's connected to that machine, to that, and to that. Okay, it's disconnected. We're gonna place it in there. In there. In there. Gonna make a buffer in here for the nitrogen. Can I push it in there? Well, not exactly, bitch. Okay. The same thing that is happening with the whatchamacallit, fluids is happening with the gases. So that pipeline can transport Mark 1 can transport only 300. Since we need 400 and something gas, it will not be able to transport it. So all of it has to be made a Mark 2. All of it. Back to the source, baby. Well, apparently all of these guys are green now. Except that guy. And that guy, and the other guy. Yeah, I'm getting filled up. Oh, we got the gases now. What was your issue? Your issue is that you have way too much rocket fuel. Oh, it's gonna be fixed. Don't worry about it. Let's go on the other side and see what is going on in there with those buffers. Well, I think I know what is stopping. This guy's filled up. I think it's time. Yep, it's time. Okay, gonna start from the outside and work my way inside. 92 connections. Here we go. That one was the last connection. Very noisy. Now the next thing that we gotta watch, it's those. Are they white or they're not white? Because if they're green, that means I didn't paste the recipe on the respective one which is green, which is very likely. You know, maybe I missed one or two or 8. I cannot believe that all of them are white. Oh, but didn't miss any. Oh, okay. Powered. Oh my god, that looks amazing. Capacity 76,260. That's everything. Production 75,900. How much exactly are we making with these guys? Let's see. 625. Oh my god, it's too noisy. Yeah, you're gonna get empty, don't worry. 625 multiplied by 92. 57,500 megawatts. Is it? No. It was 625 or 650? 625. The calculation is correct. Yeah, you're gonna get empty. I know. You're gonna get empty. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. Amazing. 57,500 megawatts. Why aren't those burning? Oh, we're not seeing the smoke. Unless we're getting close. Okay. That's something new. Oh, amazing. I don't need that list anymore. Clear. Delete those, please. Can you please select everything? Thank you. We can check that one. I made it happen. Have you done your tasks? Because I done mine. We got the power, boys and girls. Let's take another peek at these guys. Still filled up. Still filled up. Still filled up. Still filled up. That means that those will never get empty. So we're gonna do this. This by segment, we're gonna flush it. This on the same. That will remove 100, 200 liters from this pipage because each one of them is like 60, you know? So 180, whatever, 200 liters, enough to empty those machines in there. By creating a void in these buckets, they will be able to push it. So they will still be filled up, but those machinery are gonna be able to push everything in here. In theory. Well, we got a bunch of rocket fuel. It's good. I feel good about this. We have the power to play with. We can make... Oh, do we have the nuclear pasta? 182. Not bad. Not bad. We'll have the nuclear pasta at some point. We're gonna have to make the rest of the stuff. Getting empty. Getting somewhat empty, and the last one in the row the same. So that, okay, that line, these guys are coming through here, in there and in there. Let's empty this line as well. That will help just a tiny bit. Same stuff I guess on this other side. Empty, empty, somewhat struggling. Okay, good. We're gonna empty this one. Yeah, we said that that one is gonna be a little crooked. It's fine. Just like that. That will ensure that everything is fine. These guys should work non-stop now. Doing the fuel. We still should have, yeah, exactly. Should have some fuel in the pipes. That, can I make that one a Mark 2, please? Oh, I cannot do like the rest of the stuff. Mark 1 is. We're pumping from both sides. It's normal to be like that. Can I just do that and put it in there? Oh, put it in there, I said? Yeah, okay, good stuff. Now you shall be in. Amazing. Good stuff. Filled up with water, of course. Don't care about that. These guys are doing kind of okay. Ush. I didn't put the buffer on the oil, nevertheless. And I'm not pumping from both sides. So this one should be filled up. And it is. 68%, of course, because you stopped a million times. Those are not needed in there. Thank you. Hopefully we get some in the center. Oh, amazing. Oh, I think we're doing kind of good in here. Kind of really good. Oh, I found the easy way back home. Come on, let me back. Hey guys, what would you say to send me back home really fast? Especially you, because you're a mini like. Boop. This is fast teleportation in here. Who cares about all the stuff like, I don't know, hypertubes and no, fast teleportation right in here. Look at this. Come. Yay! We just teleported back home.
Just walk back.
I would not walk back. It was pretty far, baby. Okay, we don't need those anymore. Let's put in the nuclear pasta that we have acquired in the meantime. In here. 186. Got a feeling it should have been a little more. Go in there, all of you. 186. That's 3 hours and yeah, well, it's normal, so it's working good. Because I've been playing for 3 hours and some. That's how long all that thing took with whatever I showed you in here, the road in there, and building that stuff. Luckily, I didn't have to come back to grab anything, but that was because I spent all the Mercer spheres that I had to unlock the highest capacity in here. So I dumped 23 Mercer spheres. I don't think I have any left, unless I found any on the road. I forgot. We still need a little more in there just to put the upload at 240. At this point, we are loading with 120, but it's good. It's good. It's good. So that's about it. Let's look. Let me get rid of stuff. Oh, we still have 268 shots. Amazing. Let's upload them because we don't need them in here. Thank you. Let's look at what the next milestones are. Matter conversion. This is going to be the first one. With the dragon, with the ingots, with the diamonds, and with that thing. We're going to have the converter. Biochemical sculpture. What do you think exactly? Let's see. What do I have to deposit in there? Fuse frames. 100. Radio control units. There's 250, all of them. Perfect. And cooling systems. All of those basically. Perfect. Let's plug them in there. Maybe we're gonna get the feast, please? No. Okay, good stuff. It's good. It's good.
Milestone reached. The converter uses strange alien matter, abbreviated to SAM, to break down and transform materials at their most fundamental levels. I am sure even you can appreciate the power to manipulate atomic bonds. Most importantly, you are now able to locally create fixite, a highly adaptable synthetic metal, ideal for any kind of construction. It is everything we need to save the day, and perhaps its admirable qualities can inspire you.
Yeah, whatever the lady said. So our next milestone will be this one, the Mark 6 belt. It's called peak efficiency, baby. We're gonna need to put in there 10,000 plates and 5,000 sheets. Plates are the normal plates, but I don't think I have 10,000 in here. Let's see. Forget about it. We have a bunch. Let me fill my pocket with them. That way, that one is gonna get filled up a little more. It's fine. When our pilot is gonna be back, I'm gonna plug him in there. No, I wanted that, please. Fill it up. Fill it up. And another one. Thank you. Just to have my inventory empty. And 5,000 aluminum sheets. Okay, good stuff. Let's grab them. Like that, you know, because we're gonna need to put them in there. And time crystals. And fixite ingots. Dragons. Those are. So at this point, we just unlocked some interesting stuff in here. The SAM. And we will be able to put that one and combine it with stuff just to have those dragons in the time created everything basically. Let me look in a smelter. I don't remember how I was doing this. Give me a smelter, please. No, nothing here. That means foundry. Nothing here. Assembler. How the heck was I making the ingots? I know there are free recipes for them. You make them maybe in the converter, maybe. Let's see. Are SAM and aluminum, iron, or copper, something like that. Yeah, exactly. You see, these ones are made with iron. They're not giving up that much, you know. Reanimated SAM 240 ingots out of iron gives you 10 of those fixed ingots. The other one is Caterium, which is a really good stuff. Out of 60, you get 15. And the best thing ever is the aluminum. Out of 120, you make 30. But I think we're gonna go with the Caterium. I don't know. Nevertheless, we're gonna need some of those ingots. Just make the dragons. And the crystals and the rest of the stuff. They were made always in this year one, I believe. Yeah, exactly. The time crystal is made out of diamonds. The diamonds were made in one of these guys out of coal. Apparently not. Assembler coal with something else. Not seeing that. Diamond. Particle accelerator. Here we go with the stupid stuff. A bunch of stuff. Well, you see those in there? Maybe I'm remembering stuff, but since for the diamonds are another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 alternate recipes. I might be remembering the alternate recipes. That means somebody's gonna come in here and scan those 5 hard drives. I think those are the last that we have. Gonna have to go and look for more. That's for sure. Why do I have the fluctuators in there? Did I build stuff with you? Apparently, yes. Let's grab the others. Put them in there to be uploaded. I'm not building those at this point in time. We should build them automatically, but we're not. But then again, it's a bunch of stuff that we're not building automatically, you know? Including parts. Like electromagnetic control rods. We're not making any. I made a few just to send up that milestone, but that's it. So we're gonna have to do like this. Ingot. I think we're gonna go with that because it's 4. That one is 24. It's not worth it, but that one 4. It's fine, and it doesn't require as much conversion and stuff as the aluminum. So we're gonna go with that one. Most likely we're gonna take that one in because that one is fully occupied and it's working full time. Sorry, wrong buttons again. Watch out. Diamonds. Well, I think you can make diamond. No, those were time crystals. The no, something else. It's something else at the next stage that you can make out of thin air, basically. Maybe those as well. I don't remember. Yeah, I think those as well. So diamonds in the particle accelerator. Okay, I'm not sure we're gonna do that. Biochemical sculpture. Water. Oh, we're gonna have to do those again. Well, I'm not sure I'm gonna put an assembly line for you. I got some water in here if you need it. Okay, good stuff. What? I don't like this flying magic game. What exactly are we gonna unlock with the next one? Milestone. Yeah, we're gonna unlock these guys. Dragons and time crystals. But in here, oh, out of death. So Once we send that peak efficiency, we're gonna have the Mark 6 builds, okay? But then we're gonna need the quantum encoding because out of that converter you can poop out that or that out of thin air, basically. And that one it's used in an alternate recipe to make those automatically without doing anything, basically. Only power. And that's about it. We're gonna need some of those, a bunch of those. Yeah, maybe. And that one we're gonna need it only for those. Maybe we're gonna put some portals around, but I'm not sure. Those, nevertheless, are the best thing in the game to sync. For point. Let's remember that. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for that pod. I'm gonna put in there the 10,000, 5,000. And into the next episode, we're gonna get ourselves some Pixite Dragons, baby. So let's place the converter in here. What did you need it more precisely? The Caterium. Reanimated Sam in Caterium ingots. Wow. Well, we have in here the Caterium. I don't know why it's not visible on the map. Oh, it's not covered. Amazing, exactly that part. We were sinking a bunch of stuff in there. But the Sam it's in here, and it's a puny node. It's an impure node. Let's look a little at the rates. We're gonna need a bunch. That puny node, it ain't gonna cut it. So, either we're going for a pure Caterium, pure Sam node or normal, like that one. Or a pure one, like that one, you know, and we bring it in here. Or we try to find on the map a place which has sand and Caterium nearby. Oh, guess what I found it? Pure, normal, normal. That one it's impure. That one it's impure. No, I don't like it because those make a normal. I need a pure node of sand. Let's look somewhere. Impure, pure. Good. Do we have Caterium? It's in the swamp, PAG. Okay, we don't care. That's normal. That could work in there. But it's only one. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to take a peek at this map a little more. Yeah? No, alright. Oh, wait a second. We have a Caterium node in here that we're not using. What are you? It's a pure node. What are you? A normal node. Wow. We could totally do that. And we will have a bunch of ingots. And it's just in here, okay, you know? Let's get up top in there. So, it's just on that ridge. That's where the Caterium is. That's where the Sam is. We could make a little something in there. Make the ingots in there. And then drop them elegantly with the belt. Because I don't trust those tractors. Or just bring them wherever we're gonna need them. With the drones. Because we got the batteries. What do you think about my plan? I think that's a good plan. And if we're gonna need more ingots, well, we can find other places. You know, like all the map it's open for us. Because I just opened it. We can go and find stuff. This one here is normal, but it's underground. It's a huge cave in here. Not to say that we cannot exploit it. What about you? Imp. What about you? Imp. Oh, I would kind of like a pure node. Normal. What are you? Pure. Here we go. Another pure node in here. Bunch of iron. Bye. We need Caterium. Impure. Yeah, you see, they were careful enough not to put these guys next to each other too much. I think we're gonna be fine with this normal node that we have in here. If not, we're gonna go for those. So we got in there pure, impure, impure, and normal. And those we can combine them with that Caterium that we found in there. Normal, normal, pure. So yeah, it's gonna be a long gas belt. This is the swamp. It's nasty. It's amazing. We can come in here somewhat in the middle, put a platform in here, bring all of those, turn it into ingots, bring them in here, merge somehow all of those, put them in there, and we're gonna have a bunch. But I'm not sure we're gonna need a bunch. So I say first, let's do that one in there, and we're gonna see if it's enough or not. We'll see, because we have the mark reminder, so we should be able to take out a bunch of minerals out of the ground. Let's see in the particle accelerator. I have place to put you. Okay. Let's see in here. The recipe for diamond. Oh my god, that's not good. It's no. We're not gonna do that. Nevertheless, we're gonna need the diamonds just to unlock that stuff. Quite curious if we're gonna unlock already some recipes with diamonds as it is right now. If not, I guess we're gonna have to use pure coal node, that one in there, because I don't have any around here. Others, it's only that guy. Just to make some diamonds in there, you know. The rest are kind of taken. Those, it's like they don't even matter. And those are normal. No, yeah, two of them make a normal one. So, not amazing. Basically, that's our only option. I think. Wow. What's first? The hard drive? Okay, let's see it. Show us. Oh, it's at the end? Okay, good stuff. Turbo diamonds and pig diamonds. Amazing. So, particle accelerator, a bunch of stuff with turbo fuel. We're not interested in it. Okay, no. But that one looks just amazing, you know? Because somebody has in there... I'm sorry? What was that? Oh, okay, good stuff. Oh, baby will be mad. Somebody has in there two Mark II miners, I think, on those quartz nodes. Yeah. And they're not working full time, as much as I remember. We're sinking a bunch of silica and some quartz crystal. No, quartz we're not sinking. But we could merge those two productions on a Mark III miner. And that means we're gonna have access at one of those nodes. They're both normal. Exactly. So both of them are gonna be replaced by one Mark III miner doing whatever we can do in there. And we're gonna use the other one with the Mark III miner on it just to grab as much quartz crystal as you can. We're gonna combine it with that coal, which is there is methinks. There, even closer in there. There's one I took. There is another one around there in the same area. God knows where. Maybe on the other side. It's under. Oh my god, those are blocked. They're not working again. Jesus Christ, I hate this. Okay, and we're gonna make in there-ish our diamond. I don't know what to do with those tracks. Nevertheless, those are like they have the right colors. That means they're working. What about those guys? Well, that's normal because it stopped. Those are overclock. That one is kind of yellow in there, so it's missing something. That one is green. Gonna have to go and investigate. Something is wrong. You see that one responsible with bringing the pipes in here. It's working. The others, which are transporting the motors, are working. But those guys, they have an issue. Those three are fine. I think that the issue in here is the fact that all of them gotta come only on this highway. Oh, okay. And they don't have enough place to pass in front of each other, basically. And they're getting stuck. Basic. That first one in there is saying I cannot pass next to that track And that's what is happening. It might just be. I don't know what it's going on. Because if I do this, he's able to do it. Okay, now he can do it. Now this boy, he tried to do something. Look, he can go. This boy, this boy, if you. Oh, who are you more precise? This is the guy with the crystal resonators. Amazing. He doesn't like something in here. Maybe it's a too busy intersection for him. I kinda doubt it. That guy is already off with the silica. Well, from here is fine. So I wonder what's the deal. Let's delete this node. Maybe it will help. Because it's coming way too close for these guys. Let's actually delete all these nodes. That these guys will not come on this path and say, oh, I am too close to that guy. No, it will not happen. They will find their own path in here. This one is the one who's taking that guy out. That guy is taking that guy in. Perfect. So now this space is kind of empty in here. It doesn't bother me. That one, it's coming in there. So it should have enough space. Now it will have even more. And this guy, see. Let's delete them all. Delete. Delete. That way. When they're coming back, in theory, they will find their own way. Wherever they need to go, they will adjust because they can tell. Oh, it's a truck in my face. I cannot pass through there. And that's how they get in blocked. Well, now, even if they know that it's a truck in there, from that space until where they need to go, it's a bunch of empty space, mister. You can pass through. If not, I'm gonna widen this one, like, I don't know, 4 tiles until there, let's call it. And I'm gonna have to modify the route. But I think we should be fine. I think we should be fine. Let's send them on their merry way. Go. Go. Well, let's go. How about you go? Okay, good stuff. He finally made up his mind. You go. You go. Well, do you have the crystal magicus? I'm guessing those guys are starting for the crystal magicus. Go. Okay, and I'll watch when they're gonna be back. And see what's what. If it's gonna be madness again, I'm gonna try and rectify it. If not, it is what it is. Now I know that this type of stuff in here is not working. So the next time when we're gonna play with these tractors, I'm gonna do it different. Basically, how different? Well, instead of putting them like this, I'm gonna go far away in there with them and make one road in here for you with the station on this side. You come out through there, go back. One station in you is the next exit, the next exit, the next exit. I'm gonna make exits in here like base, parking base, with one of the station on each side. It's gonna be pretty wide, but it's better than do this and have your factory not working, you know? That's what I'm thinking. So let's see, how much exactly are we, until those guys are gonna get stuck in there? How much are we producing in here? Just to guesstimate, you know? Look at him. Look at him. He's thinking. Can I go? That guy's already stopped. Oh, he's climbing on that now. But he kind of made it. And that guy, boom, stopped again. Okay, what you gonna do now, buddy? Cannot find his way. Amazing. That guy is gonna stop behind that guy. So I just moved the problem from there in there. Tell me that they should work. They should find their own way. From this distance, they should teleport themselves. So this one is making 300, waiting 300. This guy here is the same. Yeah. Well, if we make that a Mark III right about now, we can make 900, right? 600. Well, it's good. It's good. Let's leave him to 300. We will be able to use 300 out of this one, 300 out of this one. So we will have 600 available ports. That's it. Next port. And I think I want to do that right about now. Where exactly are you going in? In there. Oh. This ain't gonna be pretty, guys. But I'm gonna put one of those. Gonna delete that. Gonna grab that. Plug it in there. Like that. No. Like that is not gonna be aging. Mark 4, please. Come that way. Okay, good stuff. You're gonna have to make 600, so that one is gonna have to be a Mark 5. Give me everything you have. Thank you. And now we can have in here another miner, Mark 3. Pushing our products that way. Whatever. We don't know yet where. Yeah. It's the same stuff with it. Pushing our products this way, and we will be able to use those 600 quarters next to that coal, which God knows where it is at this point. I don't know. This pisses me off. Why did you stop me here? Why didn't you reset it? Okay, go a little further. He's rolling back. Why are you going back? What's wrong with these guys? They didn't used to be this buggy, you know? What the heck are you doing? Are you gonna teleport? Yeah, he did. He delivered and he went away. Yeah, well, you know what? When I deleted those lines, I said, don't worry about it. They're gonna be able to find yeah, well. So that guy from there teleported straight to this one instead of coming in here, you know? He has his arrow in here. Between this arrow and that arrow in there, that point, he had to pass through that tractor to get in here. Oh my god. Amazing, I'm telling you. It is what it is. Bug, I'm telling you. Well, if you're far away, in theory, they will work. In theory. Okay. Where exactly is that call? Oh, right in there. Yeah. Okay. Are you a pure one? Come on, show us. Yes, it is. Perfect. Good stuff. I like it. So we will be able to make some diamonds in here. We're gonna be able to make some ingots, some stuff on Jiggy. Ingots up top in there. Diamonds in there. Not sure how we're gonna transport them in, because these tractors, well, yeah, well, you know it, they're not perfect. Let's just put it like that. Maybe with 1.2 stuff is gonna get improved and things are gonna be better, but I highly doubt it, you know. Let's see those dragons. So this is how you make the ingots. But the dragons, they were done in what? To be more precise? Just try. 30 per minute. Okay, 30 per minute, but what's the rate? 30 out of 10. Oh my god, that's good. That means we do not need a bunch of ingots done with this. That's really good. Thank you very much. So we're gonna have in there the fixite ingot, maybe always in there the dragons, because I don't think we're gonna need these ingots for anything else. Speaking of needing, just drop those in there. So yeah, you can grab those as well. Give me all that. Plug it in there. Give me all of that. Plug it in there. What do you want more? A few more plates and a bunch more of those. Okay. Oh, glad. Let me give you another 1,000 of those. Let me give you some plates. Amazing. Oh, we can delete this bandits. Okay. Good stuff. I think we're all set. We're gonna have into the next episode our dragons made in there, up in there, somewhere. I don't know where, but in there. We're gonna have somewhere in there-ish the diamonds being made. We're gonna put them in our brackets and put them in here. Later down the road, they're gonna be used as stuff, but I don't know when, where exactly we're gonna need them. So I'm thinking just to put a big platform in here somewhere. I don't know where, maybe that way, because it's not so crazy with the dunes. That way, and next to the road, basically, next to that, from that, in there, and put it in there, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 drone ports, grab the berries from there, in there with the drone, and whenever we're gonna build something like, Mister, I'm making the dragons in there, okay, put a drone port in there, and bring them in here. And we're not gonna sink them in there. We're gonna sink them in here. That drone is gonna work now. Stop. Same stuff with that. Okay? Bring this stupid crystals in here, mister. That's what we're gonna do. Or diamonds, or whatever they may be. You know? Deliver them in there and build in there. That's what I'm thinking. Still, I think that the buffer build was superior to everything we've done. This one looks better. Especially if somebody will put some glass and steel on that, that's easily done. But the buffer build, that's the way to do it. That's the way to play this game. That's what I feel. Either way, and anywho, we wasted enough time in here. Let's leave this one in here. Thank you guys so much for being here, for watching this. If you like it, don't forget, drop that like on the video. It really helps a bunch. Don't need to delete those. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see someone, and if by any chance you want to support my dream of becoming a full-time content and support the channel at the same time, you can do that by grabbing an amazing membership. Thank you again. I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.